In the interest of finding some common ground so that we can resolve the opportunity, the challenge, the budget that we're trying to work on, the governor had stated that he's looking for 6% workforce reduction. We're talking about, and that's over the biennium, over 2 years. We're looking at 15% over 4 years. So if you were to cut that in half, that's 7.5%, let's say, just for argument's sake. It's pretty close in this current biennium, 6%, 7.5%. Again, in the interest of finding common ground, maybe we can talk about that as a start point. What were some of the things that, if you were to put that into a spreadsheet like this, what does that 6% look like? How does it compare? And maybe we can start a conversation to closing the gap.
Commissioner?
Mr. Chair, Senator, the 6% of where the FTEs are impacted in the governor's budget, that figures a general fund impact. And so that information is on each and every one of the pages in the budget documents that were presented. I don't have a summary of the governor's FTE impact to compare directly, but that's certainly accessible and doable. You're going to see impacts in part because of some of the assumptions that operating budgets aren't going to go up, and that agencies are going to have to manage within their resources in a broad set of ways. So you're going to see some attrition, you're going to see some elimination of positions in some areas where the instructions that are in front of us is that it also goes to federal funds, it goes to dedicated, constitutionally dedicated funds, it goes to special revenue funds, a lot of other activities that were not impacted in the governor's recommendations. So there's both a magnitude issue and also just the breadth that you would see the differences if I had a table for you right now.
Senator Daley.
Mr. Chair, thank you. I think it's worth looking at some of the details so that we can proceed, so that we can find out some more of the details of exactly where the governor is with that. We can see where we are, and we can have a real discussion so we can close that gap.